The first Hotel Transylvania movie premiered all the way back in 2012, but the series hasn't slowed down one bit. Every few years, another installment is released, and this year is no different, with the announcement of Hotel Transylvania 4 scheduled for release in August of 2021. Let's take a first look at what you can expect from the film. Before we get started, be sure to hit that like button and ring the notification bell for more videos. So, while we'd love to see a trailer or some sort of teaser for Hotel Transylvania 4, Sony seems to be very tight-lipped about the most recent installment and isn't willing to share too much information about its plot or who will be returning to the series. The movie has been in production since 2019, about a year after the third film, Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation, was released. I'm sure most of us understand that Hollywood was almost entirely shut down during 2020, but it doesn't seem like Hotel Transylvania 4 will be suffering any ill effects because of this. The series continued to be developed amid a countrywide shutdown, with most of the workers deciding to work from home and access their computers remotely. This proved to be the saving grace for the series. In a shocking turn of events, rather than delaying the movie, Sony bumped the release up a few months. It was originally scheduled for release in December of 2021, but now it will be released in August of 2021. At the moment, we only know of a few stars that will be returning to the series, including Adam Sandler, Andy Samberg, and Selena Gomez. Adam will be reprising his iconic role of Dracula, and Selena will once again be playing the part of Mavis, Dracula's daughter. Andy will play Johnny, Mavis's husband. All of the other films were released in September, excluding Summer Vacation, which was released in July. It seems like all three of the previous movies tied directly in with the time of year they were released.
Wow. Hey, are we at a funeral right now? Oh, wait, no. It's your bed.
For example, the first two films were released in September and could tie in with the following month's Halloween theme. The third film was released in July, just in time for kids to be out of school for the summer. If we keep this in mind, it's pretty easy to speculate what the new film may be about. It seems unlikely that it would be Halloween themed, as the first two films have already covered those bases. It would obviously be releasing too late in the year to be another summer film. So what can we expect from Hotel Transylvania 4? At the moment, no plot details whatsoever have been released to the public. But if we think about what is popular in August and September each year, at least in America, we may be seeing a fall-themed plot. That's the time of the year that everyone is gearing up and decorating their homes for the autumn months. So it seems like it'll be a safe bet to assume the movie may have something to do with this. Maybe the family gets back together to carve pumpkins for the fall season. Maybe these pumpkins turn into life-size jack-o'-lanterns that threaten to enslave the human race. Who knows? At this point, it's all speculation. But I'm super excited to learn more about the new film and what it may entail for our favorite spooky family. So, with all this in mind, what are fans most looking forward to in the new movie? One thing is for sure, we want to know more about Johnny's family. One of the biggest plot points of the second movie was Mavis and Johnny trying to figure out where they wanted to raise young Dennis. If you remember, Johnny was just fine raising Dennis to be as spooky as his relatives, but Mavis wanted to give him a better chance at a normal life, suggesting they move out to California to raise him closer to Johnny's human family. What was pretty strange about this movie is that we didn't get to learn too much about Johnny's family. They popped up all throughout the film, but they took a back seat to all the other lead characters.
Is he making fun of me?
No, of course he's not, because
He's your cousin, Johnny Stein.
I don't know about you, but I'd love to know more about these guys and how they could help raise little Dennis. Another thing I'd love to see more of is flashbacks from Dracula's past. For the most part, we don't really know too much about Dracula and his upbringing. We've seen a few short glimpses into his past, but we have never been given the full story. Why is this kooky guy the way he is? What makes him tick? The third film answered these questions to an extent, taking us as far back as the 1800s when Dracula was being chased by Van Helsing. Other than this, the writers haven't explained too much about Dracula or his sudden rise to fatherdom. I'd love to know more about him and how his life became so interesting. Another thing I think we can all agree on is to see the movie return to the hotel. You have to admit, the series has strayed pretty far off course in the last few years. The first film told the story of Dracula and his family, but mostly focused on everything going on inside of Hotel Transylvania. During the second film, the family decided to take a road trip to California, meaning the hotel was almost completely absent from the film. As time went on, the third film crept even further away from the movie's namesake, and Hotel Transylvania was hardly ever mentioned.
Good morning, Maybe Wavy. Happy birthday, my little mouse.
Thank you, Dad. I know it's my birthday.
Considering the series is literally titled Hotel Transylvania, I think most of us will agree that the movie should have something to do with this infamous hotel. It has already been nearly a decade since we were given an inside look at the hotel, so it makes sense that the fourth film could see our favorite characters return into the hotel for one final time before there is a major shift in the story. Maybe young Dennis will grow up in the fifth film and the show will tell his story. Either way, before the series is due for a major overhaul, I need to know more about this famous hotel. Hotel Transylvania started off in September of 2012 with the release of the first film in the series. Both Columbia Pictures and Sony Pictures helped bring this show to life, giving themselves a budget of about $85 million. When the movie premiered at the box office, it would bring an astounding $358 million. Needless to say, the movie was a massive hit with younger viewers. Hotel Transylvania 2 premiered a few years afterward, though this film had a much lower budget of only $80 million. This was one of the most highly anticipated animated films of the year, and the studio was marketing the movie everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Cereal boxes, juice cartons, fruit stickers, you name it. This made the film wildly more successful than the original, bringing in $475 million at the box office. Finally, the third film was released a few years later in 2018. This movie marked a major change for the series, as it was far less creepy than the other two films. Titled Hotel Transylvania 3: Summer Vacation, this film would be the most popular installment to date. Again, the studio gave the creators a budget of around $80 million. Yet, they managed to outdo themselves once again, bringing in a total of $528 million at the box office. Needless to say, the series is doing incredibly well, even if it isn't quite as popular as other series such as Minions. Hotel Transylvania has become a smash hit with younger viewers, and we have every reason to believe that the fourth film will continue the trend and manage to outsell the third film. If you're a fan of the Hotel Transylvania series, let us know which film was your favorite in the comments. Also, let us know what you're most excited about in the new movie. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and ring the notification bell for more videos.